Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Darkjack, and in this video I'm going to give you my honest first impressions of the game Titanfall for PC. And if you plan on buying this game, I would recommend buying it for PC, because not only can you customize the resolution, but it's less expensive as well than the Xbox One version, because in order to play it on the Xbox One you have to spend $500 to get a new console, whereas on PC you can upgrade your computer for $150 to buy a 750 Ti and then $50 for a new power supply. And that's $300 less than getting a new Xbox One. So I am playing this game using an Xbox 360 controller on the computer, and it's working out really well. There is aim assist for controllers on the PC version, and I'm really enjoying it. I have not noticed a big difference between myself and the PC players. But then again, the game is brand new, and that could change over time. Now, my first impressions are really positive. This game is like Call of Duty on crack. The movement speed is extremely fast. You can double jump. There's a lot of parkour. You can rodeo Titans by getting on top of them and shooting at them. And then the Titans can use electric smoke to kill you, something I didn't know, which I died by in this gameplay. And some people have said that Titanfall is like Call of Duty with mechs. And that's really an oversimplification, because there's so much more to it than simply mech combat. I think it's more fun when you're running around on the ground using your cloak. And in this gameplay, I'm using the shotgun on a new map that hasn't been seen before, because the beta only had 2 maps and this is a new one. And I think the gameplay is really solid. They put a lot of work into fine-tuning this game. It seems to be a mixture between Unreal Tournament 2004 and Call of Duty 4. If you were to combine those 2 games and add mechs to them, that is essentially what Titanfall would be. So in Titanfall, there is Classic mode and there's Campaign mode. And I'm playing Campaign mode, which is essentially the same as Classic, but there are more story elements to it. And so I'm playing here as the IMC, these are the bad guys, as opposed to the militia, which are the good guys. And my team really stopped the other one in this game, and it really helps to party up with friends. If you go in by yourself, you're probably not going to have a good time, but if you party up with friends, you're going to do much better. And in order to talk in this game, to use chat, you have to hold down the Z button in order to talk. And I didn't know that before, so I was wondering why my mic didn't work. So hold down Z to talk. And in Titanfall, you want to move fast. You want to be constantly moving to make yourself a hard target to hit. Because there's something called the smart pistol, which locks onto you and can kill you very quickly. It kills grunts in about 1 second, which are the bots. And then it kills pallets in about 3.5 seconds. So by constantly moving and staying active, and by double jumping, you can stay out of the range of the smart pistol. And I felt like I was naked when I didn't have camouflage on. So what I would do is I would run around with a shotgun, which is totally overpowered, and then I would cloak when I ran out into the open. I would never go out into the open, or at least try not to, unless I had cloak on, because in the open you're going to get killed by the enemy Titans. And then use cloak when you're out in the open, and then you want to stick to the buildings in the top of the buildings. So you want to double jump and get up on top of the buildings. And you can wall run as well, which is really fun. And so overall I would definitely recommend picking this game up. It's definitely an improvement over Call of Duty. They've taken the Call of Duty formula and evolved it to the next level. And so to answer the question, does Titanfall live up to the hype? Is it as good a game as everyone says it is? Well, I would say it depends on how you define hype. If you define hype by saying the IGN sort of hype, the Ryan McCaffrey, who's doing the review for it, is Titanfall a boner from space hype level, I would say that that kind of hype is not justified. It is certainly a solid game, it's a fun game, but I don't think it's the second coming of first-person shooters. However, it is an extremely fun game. It's very fast-paced. It's better than Call of Duty. It feels fun even when you're not doing well, because you get to get into a Titan. Everyone gets a Titan, and there's a timer on it. And you can decrease the amount of time that your Titan is called in by killing grunts, by killing players. And killing players gets you more time towards your Titan. And you can also call your Titan on top of an enemy Titan, which is pretty hilarious, because it comes down and crushes your opponent. And when the enemy Titan is out in the open, you want to use your anti-Titan weapon and cloak to stay out of their range. And then when you finally do get your Titan, you want to run up to it, get inside it. It has a shield that protects you. So once you're in the range of your Titan, you can't be killed while trying to get into it. And you want to play as your Titan the same as if you're playing a player on the ground. You want to stick to cover. You want to use cover when you reload. You want to use your shield to reflect. And it's kind of a game of cat and mouse or rock, paper, scissors, because you want to use your rockets and use your shield when the enemy does not have theirs up. And when they have theirs up, you want to stop shooting so they can't reflect the damage back to you. And when the enemy goes critical, you can punch them by meleeing them, and then you can throw them. And I'm using the pilot bumper jumper control scheme, which I think is the best, because you can jump with left bumper, just like in Halo, if you're playing on bumper jumper. Then you press it again to double jump, and you automatically vault. And to rodeo an enemy Titan, you want to get up to it and jump immediately in front of it. So overall, I'd say that Titanfall is a fun game. It doesn't quite live up to the amazing hype that Microsoft wants it to be, but on PC, I think it's an amazing experience. I can't speak for the Xbox One version, but I know that on PC you can customize how you want to play. And I'm playing the game on PC in 720p because I want to prioritize performance and gameplay. I know that I could play it on 1080p. I'm using a 650 Ti with a i5 processor, so I could play it on 1080, but I know if I do that, it's going to hurt the frame rate. Whereas if you had like an NVIDIA Titan, you could play it on 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to have lots more videos in the future. See you guys later. Peace.
I'm awake now, you son of a bitch.